Hi everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today my question is, why don't we get electric shock when we touch electrical wires? Even though there is electricity inside the wire, but we don't get shocked. Why? In today's lesson, you are going to discover the secret of conductors and insulators. And we will even design a simple experiment to test materials to see whether they are conductors or insulators. So let's begin. And I assure you that by the end of today's lesson, you will understand what a conductor is, what an insulator is, and we will design a simple experiment to test materials to see whether they are conductors or they are insulators. So get your notebook and pen ready and let's get right into it. What then is a conductor? A conductor is a material that allows electricity to pass through it easily. And we have examples such as copper, iron, aluminium, metal spoon. All these items allows electricity to what? To flow through them easily without interference. So think about a road. If the road is smooth, cars moves easily. In the same way, electricity moves easily through conductors. And most metals are good conductors. That is why electrical wires are made from what? Copper. And remember that if electricity cannot move, our gadgets, our bulbs will not light, our televisions, our speakers, our phones will not operate. So we need a conductor for electricity to flow for our items or gadgets to work. All right. What then is an insulator? An insulator, on the other hand, is a material that does not allow electricity to pass through easily. Unlike conductor, insulator prevents electrons or electricity from flowing through. And we have examples such as plastic, rubbers, woods, glasses. These items do not allow electricity to what? To flow through. All right. Now look carefully at this wire on the screen, okay? You realize that the inside is a copper, which is a conductor, and the outside is a plastic, which is an insulator. So we'll understand that this is done in this way for our safety, so that when we touch the wire or the cable with our bare hand, we will not be shocked. And the reason is that the copper is a conductor and electrons or electricity flows through it. Meanwhile, the plastic is an insulator. So the question is, why is the plastic used to cover the copper? And the answer is in the next slide. For our own safety. It is as a result to protect us from what? Getting shocked by electricity or electric current. That is why a copper, which is a conductor, which allows electricity to flow through, is protected or is covered with a plastic, which is an insulator, so that when we touch it, we will not get electric shock. So this is why wires are covered with what? Plastics, which is an insulator. And we established the fact that insulators do not allow what? Electrons or electricity to flow through them easily. All right, let's look at this simple experiment to determine if an item or a material is a conductor or is an insulator. Learners, we should understand that this is a battery and this is a wire, and then we have a light bulb connected to the wire to help us see if the item or the material we are placing in is a conductor or is an insulator. So if you put a metal spoon here at this particular space, this is where we test our materials. If you put a metal spoon here, you will understand that what? The bulb what? Will light. Okay? You will see the bulb on. But if you put a wood here, the bulb will not light. So this tells us that a metal spoon is a conductor, meaning it allows what electricity to flow through it easily. Meanwhile, the wood is an insulator, meaning it does not allow electricity to flow through. So there is a blockage, there is a space in the connection here because it is not their friend. So they will not flow through them. Hence, the bulb will not light. So this is very important. So anytime you see that there is your bulb is off, your fans are off, anytime you see your electrical gadgets are off, it means there is no flow of electrons or electricity through the conductor. There is a breakage, meaning there is a blockade somewhere. All right. Now let's proceed to look at some questions. You can pause the video, answer these questions, come back to the lesson or the video, and then confirm if your answers are correct. Now, the question is, what is a conductor? What is an insulator? Give 2 examples of materials that are good conductors of electricity. And then why are electric wires covered with plastic or rubber? And then 5, if you want to make a simple circuit work, do you use a metal spoon or a wooden stick to connect the wires? And why? So these are questions I would like you to answer and then come back to the video to check if your answers are correct. All right, let's move to look at the answers to these very important questions. It says that a conductor is a material that allows electricity to pass through them easily, and an insulator is a material that does not allow electricity to pass through it easily. And then we have some examples of good conductors as copper, aluminum. You can have iron, silver, and gold. They are all correct answers. Okay? And then electric wires are covered with plastic or rubber because they are insulators and they protect us from electric shock. This is very important. But that does not mean that you should be holding them, because if there is a tear in that plastic rubber, it could expose the copper or the wire inside and you could get shocked. So I'm not encouraging you to touch it with your bare hand. You need an expert in that regard to work on our electrical gadgets. All right. The 5th one, you should use a metal spoon because metal is a good conductor and allows electricity to flow through. So a wooden stick is an insulator and will not allow electricity to pass through. If you get all these things correct, bravo, you have done a great job. Keep it up and then keep learning. Never stop, because science is the world. All right. Today, we've learned about conductors. We've learned about insulators. And then we also attest to the fact that conductors allows electricity to flow through them easily, whilst insulators do not. They block the flows of electricity or electrons. And then we are saying that wires are made of copper inside and plastic outside for our own safety. So if this lesson helped you understand electricity better, I will encourage you to subscribe to the channel and then hit the notification bell so that anytime I release a new video, you'll be able to access it. Until we meet again, see you in our next lesson. Stay blessed, keep learning, be the scientist you want to be. God bless you. Bye-bye.